grade students, and welcome to another episode of First Grade Math with Professor Primary. Today we are going to be diving into a brand new subject. But before we begin, I need to check if you have been practicing your math facts. I hope you have been, so I am going to give you a little quiz right now. Are you ready? Remember, you need to be quicker than a snap. All right, let's get started. First question, 10 minus 2. Yep, that is 8. I'm hearing some of you. Make sure you shout those answers out for me. 9 minus 3 is 6. Good job, boys and girls. What is 6 plus 4? That is 10. Good job. What's 10 plus 5? I heard it. 15. Good job. 7 plus 3 is 10. Now you're getting quick. 6 minus 4. That would be 2. 4 plus 5. That is 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 7 minus 3 is 4. Boys and girls, remember to continue to practice your math facts. Knowing your math facts will help you to build your math fluency, and you will be a better math student. Okay, let's begin with our exciting topic. This is one of my favorite topics in math, and it is all about data. So I am going to share with you our new learning goal. And it is students will be able to represent and interpret data. Boys and girls, when you represent something, you're showing it. And when you interpreting it, you're looking to see what it means. Okay, boys and girls? So our target today is to represent data with up to 3 categories. So I created this anchor chart, and we're going to kind of go over this anchor chart today in our today's lesson to get a better understanding of interpreting and representing data and how do we graph information. And then we're going to get into actually graphing in our next lesson. So here we have a tally chart. This is a tally chart. A tally chart represents information using tallies. Each tally represents 1, and then when you cross it, here when you have 4, when you cross it, that becomes a set of 5, so you start counting by 5. So in this tally chart, the title is favorite color. So we wanted to figure out the favorite color of some individuals. So we put some categories, and our category was pink, blue, and green. And we went and we asked different individuals what was their favorite color. And I'm looking at this graph here, boys and girls. How many people chose pink? Let's see. So I'm counting my tallies. If it's crossed, that's 5, and 1 is 6. Good job, boys and girls. How many people like blue? Oh, let's look at it. Oh, did you see? There are 2 groups of 5. What are 2 groups of 5? That would be like 5 plus 5. See, that's why you need to learn those math facts. So 5 and 5 is 10, boys and girls. So there are 10 individuals, 10 people who like blue, and how many people like green? So we look, we have 5 and 3 is 8. Good job, boys and girls. So this is an example of a tally chart. The information is represented with tallies. While we are studying this new unit, we're going to represent our information different ways. And one of the first way we do that is that we put it on a tally chart. The next thing we can do with our information, boys and girls, is we can take that same information and we could put it on a picture graph. A picture graph has the word like pictures, so it's going to showcase the information with pictures. Now I have a secret. I am not good at drawing. I am not very artistic. So when I do my pictures, I usually try to do something simple like circles because I am just not very artistic. So we're representing the same information from the tally chart and I'm putting it on a picture graph. Again, what is this called? This is favorite color. Favorite color is the title or the name of our graph. Over here, I gave 3 categories, so the color choices are my categories. And the color choices again are pink, blue, green, and I represented the same information that was on my tally chart. So how many people like pink? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I make a mistake, boys and girls? We need another one. I need another one to show that there are 6. So let's put one more. So let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boys and girls, very good. Now, let's go ahead and how many people like blue? I want to represent that in pictures. So let's go ahead and count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 people like the color blue. So all I'm doing is taking this information and I'm putting it on a picture graph, representing it with pictures. So this one is called a picture graph. The next thing that I need to do is look at my next category, and there were how many green on our tally chart? There are 8. So in my pictures represent that, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 green dots to represent my 8 individuals that like green. And these things right here, my pictures are my symbols to represent each category. Remember, this is the title, which is the title is the name of the graph. Remember that. This is my symbols. Those are the items that I'm using to represent each color, and this is my category. Now, it's very important when you're reading a graph to look at the key. Now, the key tells you what the pictures mean. So here, each circle represents how many people? How many people for each circle? What do you think? Each circle is how many votes? Each circle equal 1 vote. So 1 person or 1 vote. And I could put 1 pip or 1 vote here. So I'm going to add the word vote because it could also mean a vote there. All right, boys and girls. Then there is another type of graph that we're going to be studying. And another type of graph is a bar graph. So a bar graph is when I take the same information and I'm going to transfer it using rectangular bars. So on my bar graph, I still have categories, I still have a title, and I have a scale. So over here, there's my favorite color. That's the name of my graph, that's my title. Over here are my categories. What am I surveying? Pink, blue, and green. And this is my scale. This is the number of votes that I got. So pink again, going back to my tally chart, pink had how many votes? Pink had 6 votes. Blue had 10 votes. And green has 8 votes. So that is how we could represent our information and a tally chart and our graph using tally. We use our tally, then we could take our tallies, we could make a picture graph, and we could take our picture graph and we can also transfer it into a bar graph. So while we're working our unit, boys and girls, in Canvas, these are different ways that you are going to showcase your information. So let's go about how do you collect data. So when you want to make a graph, first you got to collect some data. So the first thing that you need to do is create a survey question. A survey is questions that you want to ask folks. You want to ask maybe what's your favorite color? What's your favorite television show? What's your favorite ice cream? I love ice cream. Then the next thing you do, you decide on a few choices. So if it's going to be favorite ice cream, maybe you will say, is it vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry? So you come up with a few choices for people to pick from. And then the third, you survey a group of people. And then fourth, you record results with tally marks. So you're going to record your results with tally marks. And that's how we started. Then you take those results and then you could transfer it on a picture graph or a bar graph, boys and girls. Now, Later on, after we have done our graphs, then we can ask questions about it. And this is where we really get our math in. And we could ask questions like, which has the most? Which has the least? How many blank and blank altogether? So let's just practice a little bit with asking a few questions today before we go on. Which one has the most? So looking back at my picture graph, let's look at it. Which has the most? Which one has the most votes? Okay, I think looking at this one, blue has the most votes. Why does blue have the most? Because blue has 10, and 10 is more than 8, and 10 is more than 6. Okay, let's try another one. Which has the least vote? The least vote. The least, smallest. Okay, so I think pink. Is that what you thought? Absolutely, because pink has 6, and 6 is fewer than 10, and 6 is also fewer than 8. So pink was the least amount of votes, boys and girls. Now, some of the things that we need to remember when we're doing our graphing, and we're going to go a lot into this in our next lesson, is that we have to survey. And when we survey, we ask questions. When we sort, we kind of sort the information, like how we sorted the information to according to who like what color. We put those things into categories. We use our tally marks, and we put our tally marks and a tally chart. So this is what a tally chart looks like. When we collect that data, this is the information. So this is what we call the data. And then we can put that data in a picture graph, and then we could represent it in bars. And we also need to make sure it's very important that we use a key to help us figure out what the information mean. And like our key here, equal to, a circle is equal to 1 vote, or it should have 1 person here. All right, boys and girls. So I have a question for you. I want you to figure out what is your favorite fruit in your home. So choose 3 fruits, and I want you to survey the individuals in your house to see what is their favorite fruit. And go ahead and put that information on a tally chart, and your title would be Favorite Fruit. Now, when we come back and meet again, we're going to talk about that information that you gathered, and I'm also going to do a tally chart on my family's favorite fruit. Boys and girls, you did a great job diving into understanding data today. I hope you understand how to make your tally chart and also the vocabulary that goes along with analyzing and representing data. You did a wonderful job. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon. Remember, survey your family. We'll be going over that next time. Have a wonderful day.